Developing this morning, they were a common sight on the Brooklyn Bridge, but right now, NYPD clearing out street vendors.
Those vendors were given a midnight deadline to get out. CBS 2's John Diaz is there live for us this morning with an update on how they are clearing things out this morning. John?
Yeah, well, Chris and Mary, we can tell you that we see a lot of police officers out here already enforcing this law, this new rule that went into effect at midnight. Now, Mayor Eric Adams saying that the new rule is put in place to ease pedestrian traffic on city bridges, especially the Brooklyn Bridge. But as you can imagine, these vendors, they are not happy with all of it. Take a look here at this video. You can watch what we saw earlier this morning, which is NYPD officers clearing away some vendors and having them pack up their stuff and move it off the Brooklyn Bridge. We saw disappointment and anger in many of their faces as they did this. We also saw some officers loading folding tables into a police van, at least a dozen of them. Now, these vendors no longer allowed to set up along this bridge or really any city bridge as of today. Mayor Adams says that the new rule will make it safer to walk along crowded bridges, especially the Brooklyn Bridge, which at its widest runs 16 feet. Some vendors now, though, not knowing where to go next, especially since they say the city has strict rules and there are fewer places for them to go to than you may think. Now, a vendor told me earlier this morning that most working out here are just trying to make an honest living. Take a listen. What's going on in your mind? How are you feeling this morning?
I mean, how else can I be feeling? When you can't pay the bills and get stuff, everything going on with Mayor Adams shutting the bridge down for vendors. Everyone here is an immigrant, vending, trying to make a living. Are
you an immigrant?
I'm not. I'm American, but I'm just saying, though, the majority of vendors here, they come. They don't ask for no assistance.
Now, this new rule did come with warnings, and yesterday we saw police passing out flyers warning of their looming enforcement. Now, since the pandemic, the Brooklyn Bridge exploded really with popularity. The city says the number of pedestrians crossing per week has doubled over the last 2 years. But it's not just the Brooklyn Bridge that this new rule will be taking effect. It's really every single bridge across all of New York City. For now, though, we are live this morning from Lower Manhattan. John Diaz, CBS 2 News.
John, thank you.